Kia ora fam, it's your boy Tram, keep AK the motivator. Sorry I haven't been putting a video up, just getting my voice back. It's a little bit crackly, but hey, we're going to post up something so you guys can keep motivated. So apologies if it cracks in and out, but hey, you know, too many huckers. But hopefully you guys are training hard. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the challenge. And if you haven't, jump on the January challenge, man. There's $1,000 worth of giveaways. We're gonna give away prizes for that one, man. It's always the biggest camp. Jump on that, $80 before they go out, sold out, because they'll be going up to $100. So first people to get in there will get that $80 special. Then we'll kick some butt in January. But just with your body, you know, like making sure you're getting that recovery in is really important. So making sure you're stretching, making sure you're getting that water in, and also making sure you're getting your protein. And protein is a great way of keeping the recovery moving a lot faster. And what it does is what the protein's actually doing is it's feeding the muscles. So protein, you know, people might not understand what protein is and what it's doing for you, or maybe being told differently because of everything on social media. But protein is essentially what's in your food, and it's there to fuel your body, but also recover your muscles. So the more protein you have towards your goals, depending on how your body weight is, how your body is, you'll all need different amounts of protein. So with protein and your body, it's able to feed it. So say if I've got sore muscles, the protein's going to go there and start looking after it. Doesn't mean your pain will always go away, but the recovery will be a lot faster. And that's why it's essential. We should all have protein shakes in our diet, because let's just say eggs are about 5 or 6 grams of protein. So if you're having 6 eggs, or 5 eggs, you say, or 5 or 6 eggs, you're getting 30 grams of protein. You can get that from 1 scoop of protein. So it's like being able to have the protein you need without the fats and carbohydrates, but not having to eat food, you know, as much food, because you still got to get the food in there. Don't get it twisted. You still got to have that food in there. You can't just have shakes and sit there and do a shake diet, because those things are crap. Okay, those are money makers that people make money off and sell you, and they're all gimmicks. You know, and yeah, people lose weight from it. Of course, anyone can lose weight when you're not eating, you know, but it doesn't do anything good for your body. So my thing is, if you're doing it, all good, up to you, but all those things are caca. All you need, guys, is whey protein. Whey protein, you try to find protein that's under 2 grams of sugar per scoop. And you're looking at around about 25 to 30 grams of protein per scoop. Anywhere in that region is pretty alright. So that's what I'll be looking for. But you definitely should have protein in your diet. Protein does not, you know, one myth about protein is it's going to make you put on heaps of muscle. If I was able to do that, everyone would just jump on protein and do nothing else. It's actually just feeding the muscles. So protein does not just do that on its own. If you just ate protein every day, it's not going to build big muscle. Yeah, it definitely help your muscle, but you're not going to get bodybuilding muscle just from eating protein. Just drinking protein shakes. So that's just a myth. It's just fake. So with your recovery, making sure you're icing up. So icing up, especially the knees. I'm about to actually do it today. I've been doing a bit of running the last few days. Don't run heaps, but doing heaps of running to try and build my strength up in my legs. So putting some ice on my knees. I normally do it for around about 8 to 10 minutes. No longer than that. So no longer than 10 minutes. Sometimes, you know, you want to make sure you elevate as well. Elevation is key. One thing you could do with it as well is elevating your legs. So say if I'm on a wall, okay, I'll lie on the ground, so lie down, and I put my legs up against the wall and let the blood flow go to where it needs to go. That's a great way of doing it, especially if you do a workout. So say if I do a big workout, a legs workout, then I'm going to chuck my legs up and just recover. So that's one thing I would go for. So icing up, elevating. Another thing, guys, is rest. Rest is real important. So if you're only getting about 3 to 4 hours sleep, then you need to make sure you're getting that rest in. you know, so making sure that rest 6 to 8 hours if you can, but you know, just trying to get that rest. And here goes the voice now, it's going. Anyway, trying to get that rest is really important. Also, water is great, you know. Water is one of the biggest keys. Again, apart from stretching, one of the two biggest keys to your recovery, because what it does is it fuels obviously the body, the muscles, but it also you know, it lessens the chance of injury, which is a great thing, especially if your body's already exhausted. So if your body's already shot and you're trying to recover, imagine having no other fuel and no water to help it as well. So that's another part you want to look at. Excuse me, guys. But the biggest thing, quickly, guys, protein. The best protein comes from food because all the nutrients that come with it. So always have food as your main source. Protein shakes is your second source, but always have protein shakes in your diet. I recommend it. Just whey protein, nothing else. If you're doing a mass gainer, that's the only one I'd say. It's only if you are doing, if you are someone that is, say, too little or too small, you're trying to build some size, then you'd have a gainer, but that's still obviously not going to just help you build size. You're going to put the work in and put the food into your body and learn. And lastly, guys, jumping into a pool or the ocean, the colder the better. That's an easy way to recover those muscles, especially if your legs are dead. If my legs are gone, man, super gone, I'm going to jump straight into the ocean for about 5-10 minutes. Colder the better. And just let the muscles relax, and then after that I'm going to stretch it up, probably about a half an hour later. I'll stretch it all up, get a bit of 20-minute, 30-minute stretch. So that's my tips on recovery. Like I said, apologies for the videos the last week or so. Haven't been able to post much because obviously I had no voice. So yo, work hard, keep focused, and if you want to jump on that challenge, a January challenge, get in while it's $80 because it'll be going up to $100 once they all sell out. So, yo, much love, your boy Trevor Kepper, and follow Let's Go Fitwear, guys, at Let's Go Fitwear with a Z.com. Use the code Kepper, and you'll be able to buy my clothing. We've got all the clothing there, we've got some new stuff coming in, and at the moment there's 25% off everything, all the tights, everything, man. So, enjoy. Let's go.